Carol Edgarian is co-founder and editor of Narrative Magazine, our featured literary journal this evening, and she just flew in from New York to help introduce our next reader. She's the author of the novels Three Stages of Amazement, forthcoming in 2010, and Rise the Euphrates, a bestseller in the United States and Europe, which was hailed by the Washington Post as a book whose generosity of spirit, intelligence, humanity, and finally ambition are what literature ought to be and rarely is today. For it, she received the ANC Freedom Award. Her work is available in translation and anthologies. She edited, with Tom Jenks, The Writer's Life, Intimate Thoughts on Work, Love, Inspiration, and Fame from the Diaries of the World's Greatest Writers. She lives in San Francisco with her husband and 3 daughters. Please join me in welcoming my longtime friend, my mentor, and my boss at Narrative Magazine, Carol Edgarian.
Thank you, Tim. It's wonderful to be here tonight at Babylon Salon in this room of believers. You guys rock. Yay. Saturday night, here we are. For those of you, I hope you all know about Narrative Magazine, but if you'll forgive me if I give a little plug. We're an online magazine based here in San Francisco, and we publish poetry, fiction, nonfiction, essays, graphic novels. We serialize novels. We have a literary puzzler. We do all kinds of things, but in the end, we publish over 300 artists a year. And it is our mission to support artists and readers, in part by paying our writers well, but giving our contents away for free. So please check us out, narrativemagazine.com. And it is my great pleasure to introduce this wonderful writer to all of you. Katayoon Zandvakili is a poet, she's a screenwriter, she's a novelist, she's a painter. Wow. And this mic is very high, and it's going to be very high for you.
I was going to stand up here, actually.
Are you going to? We can move it around. But let me tell you a little bit about her. Her collection of poetry, Deer Table Legs, won the University of Georgia Press Contemporary Poetry Prize. And the book's title poem was awarded the Pushcart, full stop. Her work has been published in many journals, in American Poetry, The Next Generation, and Let Me Tell You Where I've Been, New Writing by Women of the Iranian Diaspora, and also in Narrative, by God. Tonight she's going to read from a new novel that's based on a true story. It's called In the Lap of the Gods, My 8.5-Month Marriage to an Imposter. It's a good title, isn't it? You'll see her work is lush, incandescent, startlingly familiar, and she takes us to new places every time. So please welcome her.